The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Repeat. The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. The ceremony is about to begin. Please find your seats and silence your electronic devices. The ceremony is about to begin. Please find your seats and silence your electronic devices. Please remain standing or rise as able for the Please remain standing or rise as able for the invocation given by Jesus Castro. Jesus is receiving both his master's and bachelor's degrees in maritime business administration this evening. Jesus was born and raised on Galveston Island. While on campus, he was well known for his passion to help students get connected. Over the past 5 years, he has served as a Maroon delegate, active with Coastal Community Ministry, and served as an orientation leader, among others. Upon graduation, he will join Hafnia, the world's leading product tanker company.
Please join me in a posture of prayer, self-reflection, or appreciation. We come together today with gratitude, having met the challenges, attained the knowledge, gained the experience, and achieved our chosen goal to graduate this day from our beloved Texas A&M University. Today is not just about our individual sense of achievement, but also about all that has brought us to this time and place. We give thanks to all the friends, family, professors, and mentors who have surrounded us with love and support and given their entire selves in teaching and showing us what it truly means to be an Aggie. As these degrees are conferred, let all who are gathered here leave this place resolved to honor all the values we have come to know in the Aggie spirit: excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service. May we go out today to work alongside our fellow Aggies and citizens to serve our communities, nation, and the world for the greater good of all. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Jesus. Please remain standing. As we turn to face our nation's flag, and with your hand over your heart, please join us in singing the national anthem. Please be seated. Please welcome today's Commencement Master of Ceremonies, Colonel Michael E. Fossum, Chief Operating Officer, Texas A&M University at Galveston, Superintendent of the Texas A&M University Maritime Academy, and Vice President, Texas A&M University.
Howdy! Howdy! It is a great day in Aggie Land. Welcome to the Texas A&M University at Galveston Commencement Ceremony, where we celebrate a momentous occasion and giant milestone with today's Aggies by the Sea Spring 2021 graduating class. Today's ceremony is one of 34 commencements from Texas A&M University this semester and 2 for our campus, where we acknowledge the accomplishment and commitment of 11,406 of our students at the doctoral, master's, and bachelor's levels here in Galveston, in College Station, at the branch campus in Dohar, Qatar, as well as educational sites around Texas. While I'm grateful to be able to be with you today to celebrate all of your accomplishments, I also recognize this is not the graduation ceremony that you envisioned in every possible way. We've done everything we could to keep as many of the traditional elements in place, but have adjusted a few in the interest of the health and safety of you, your loved ones, our faculty, and our staff. You have each overcome tremendous odds in the earning of your degree, in spite of multiple historical events over the past year. The experiences you have navigated have made you stronger and more resilient than you could have imagined. As these ceremonies conclude, you will join more than 500,000 Aggie graduates around the globe, and you're continuing a tradition born of our mission as the public Tier 1 research land and sea grant institution for Texas. Yeah, you can whoop there. Today's ceremony and celebration is about you, the graduates. And I want to take a moment to applaud your dedication and Aggie grit that has brought you here today. Now, it's also important not to forget those individuals that helped you along the way. In honor of those individuals, graduating senior Brandon Saldivar has prepared a few words of appreciation. Brandon, please come on up. Where's Brandon? There he is. Brandon Saldivar is a Houston native. He graduates today with a 3+2 Maritime Business Administration and Logistics degree. While on campus, Brandon served as the president of the Aggie Gentlemen's Society and as a Maroon delegate. Last March, he was a recipient of the Buck Wyris Spirit Award for campus involvement in enhancing the Aggie spirit. Come on up, Brandon.
Howdy. Howdy. First off, congratulations to all of us for completing our degrees. We all have grinded through countless hours of studying and writing, along with definitely a few sleepless nights. The degree we received today is a testament to our drive, determination, and intelligence. I've spent the past 4 years here at Aggie Land by the Sea reaching heights that no one in my immediate family has. I'm a third-generation American and a first-generation college student. Texas A&M Galveston has allowed myself and many others with similar backgrounds like myself the ability to achieve the American dream with opportunity. My duration here has yielded my Aggie family that consists of classmates, faculty, and staff. My Aggie family, as well as yours, have contributed to our success here, as well as helped us through those tough times. Thank you to my best friends and my professors, as well as advisors, for helping me through every step of the way. These people will live in our lives for years and will help us become the best version of ourselves and push us to succeed in our future endeavors. Most importantly, I wanted to thank my family, Mom, Dad, Grandpa, Grandma, and Aunt Petey, and everyone else, watching at home. Thank you for everything you have sacrificed to guarantee I was able to get the education from I was a child to a teen to help me achieve, a higher education. Y'all's examples of grit and courage have molded me into the person I am today. Thank you to all the parents and family here tonight for helping sculpt each of our lives. This amazing university, Texas A&M, and this lovely Galveston campus has given all of us an opportunity to study different sectors of our passion. the ocean. We're all able now to advance in our respective fields due to the great opportunities this university has imputed to us. This university definitely has not done it alone. The amazing people here have definitely made it easy for all of us to waltz through it all. Now, for the last time as a student, thanks and gig 'em.
Thank you, Brandon. Graduates, you've reached one of the most important milestones of your life. Look around you at the crowd assembled here today to honor, to recognize, and celebrate your achievements. Many of these individuals have played a significant role in your journey, walking with you over the last couple of years, or maybe 4, 5, or even 6. They have strongly influenced where you sit today. I would ask you now to stand and remain standing for a moment. If you are this is out here, if you're a spouse or a child of a graduate today, please stand up. Spouse or, there we go. Okay. If you're a parent, a grandparent, or a sibling, please stand up. Okay. If you're a friend of one of our graduates, please stand up. Come on, that should be everybody. Okay. Graduates, they are here with you. They are your family and friends, peers and coworkers who have been extraordinarily important in your development. You could sit down now. As a student, in your development as a student and as a person, you have sought guidance from some, celebrated with others, and leaned on the support of others in those close times, those tough times. Today is not the end of those important connections and relationships. No doubt you'll continue to lean on this foundation of support and continue to share the excitement of successes together as you move along life's journey. Graduates, would you now please rise, turn around, and applaud those who have contributed so much into bringing you here to this place this evening. There we go. Okay, you can be seated. Finally, I'm thankful for the exceptional faculty who have instructed, advised, counseled, and cajoled you over your years at Texas A&M University at Galveston. Our faculty members are amazing. Would all members of the faculty please rise and be recognized? All right. Okay. Thank you. Our faculty are led by their faculty colleagues who serve in key administrative roles supporting the teaching, research, and outreach activities. Now, my right hand, Dr. Antonietta Quigg, our tireless acting Chief Academic Officer and Senior Associate Vice President for Research and Graduate Studies, will come forward to introduce our academic leaders seated in the front row, please.
Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. For Marine and Coastal Environmental Sciences, Dr. Carl Kaiser. For Marine Biology, Dr. Randall Davis. And for Maritime Business Administration, Dr. Joan Molesky.
Thank you, Dr. Quigg, and members of the faculty for the exceptional work you do. Today, the lives of 10 of our undergraduates were changed forever as they swore an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States as commissioned officers in the United States Navy and Navy Reserve. One of them is with us tonight. Would you please rise and be recognized? I also want to recognize those graduates, members of the stage party, and guests in the audience who have served our country in one of the armed forces. The red, white, and blue cords worn by the graduates and members of the stage party signify veteran status of these individuals. Would all veterans, including those in the audience, please stand and be recognized? Thank you for answering the call to serve our great nation in the past and in the future. Next, I'm pleased to introduce a number of distinguished guests and university administrators with us today. Please withhold your applause until introductions are complete. As I call your name, please stand. Dr. Mark Weichholt, Interim Provost and Executive Vice President, Texas A&M University. Dr. Antoinette Quigg, Acting Chief Academic Officer and Senior Associate Vice President for Research and Graduate Studies. Mrs. Amy Hark, former student of the Galveston campus and a member of our Board of Visitors. Mr. Andy Turpak, also a Sea Aggie and a member of the Board of Visitors. And Mr. Leonard Hale, another Sea Aggie, member of the Texas A&M University at Galveston Board of Visitors and representing the Sea Aggie Former Student Network. Dr. Donna Lang, Associate Vice President for Academic Operations and announcer for this evening's ceremony, and a Sea Aggie. And Ms. Amber Booth, where is she? Director of Student Enrollment Services and Commencement Committee Co-Chair. There she is. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding leaders. Texas A&M University at Galveston holds a unique position as a branch campus to Texas A&M University and a member of the Texas A&M University system, the nation's most comprehensive system of higher education in America. Today, we hold special designation as a maritime academy and integral partner in creating students prepared to join the maritime workforce and faculty who pursue meaningful research of, for, and by the sea. Representing each of these unique roles, we are honored to have video greetings from the Texas A&M Board of Regents Chairman, Elaine Mendoza, and the Texas A&M University System, Chancellor John Sharp. Please turn your attention to the screens at the side.
Howdy, I'm Elaine Mendoza, Chairman of the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System. I am honored to bring greetings on behalf of the entire Board of Regents. Today is a special day. Now, while this may not be the graduation you hope to experience, nothing can take you away from the significance of earning your degree and graduating with your diploma. This is big. So, do you remember the excitement and anticipation you felt the day you found out you were accepted? The anxiousness of the first day of class, the joys, and surely some fear and heartache you felt, the friendships and transformational learning experiences you had in finding your way to this very day. Your hard work paid off. You did it. Graduates, we are counting on you to do great things. We all should feel better knowing that you, each of you, who have navigated unprecedented challenges to finish what you began, will be our neighbors, leaders, and visionaries. So, live with purpose, Godspeed, and congratulations. Now, by the authority of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents, it is my sincere pleasure to authorize Texas A&M University to confer the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto.
Hello, I'm John Sharp, Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System, and it's my honor and privilege to congratulate you, the graduates, but also to acknowledge your family and loved ones who supported you on this journey. As college graduates, you're more prepared than most to adapt to change, and change will come many, many times in your life. And I have no doubt you're prepared for it, thanks in large part to what you learned during your time at this great university. I urge you to stay in touch with your alma mater as you take your place in society and begin raising your own families. So, on behalf of the Texas A&M University System's faculty, staff, administration, congratulations to you, your families, friends, and loved ones who celebrate with you today. And Godspeed and gig 'em.
All right. Graduates, with your graduation today, you will become a member of a remarkable alumni association, the Association of Former Students of Texas A&M University. Bringing greetings from the association is Ms. Catherine Greenwade, class of '88, the Vice President for Communications and Human Resources. Catherine.
Howdy. Howdy. Well, on behalf of the Association of Former Students and our Worldwide Aggie Network, congratulations, graduates, and congratulations, family and friends. Today is a great day in Aggie land. As you join the ranks of our former students, you continue the 142-year tradition of service and support that was established and continued by the generations of Aggies who've walked this campus before you. Created by our first former students in 1879 and nurtured by generation after generation of Aggies over the last century and a half, the Association of Former Students today annually provides critical and tangible financial support to our university that is unmatched and unrivaled by any other alumni organization in the world. Today, we welcome you as members of the greatest alumni association in the country. Will our newest former students please rise as able? The association you inherit today was founded and exists to promote the interest and welfare of Texas A&M and to perpetuate the ties of camaraderie formed during university days. It is my distinct privilege to officially induct and welcome you into the Association of Former Students of Texas A&M University. Now, to signify, that's it, we can clap for that. Amen. To signify this important transition, I ask each of our graduates to take a moment and look at your Aggie rings. Our ring reminds us of our core values of excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service, and the vast Aggie network to which we all proudly belong. Now, since earning your Aggie ring, your class year has faced you. At this time, I ask each of you to remove your ring and turn it so that your class year now points outward, signifying your pride as a former student of Texas A&M. As an Aggie, you are never alone, and joining you on your path are your outstanding Texas A&M education, our core values, and our worldwide Aggie network. Throughout your journey, wear your Aggie ring with pride. And remember, you are forever a Texas Aggie. Future generations of Aggies will look to you for inspiration and leadership, and many of you are already providing that through your gifts to the Association of Former Students, and we thank you for that. I encourage you to continue that support and also participate in muster annually. Join a local A&M club or join your very own Sea Aggie Former Student Network and be the absolute best representative of Texas A&M that you can be. When you're in College Station next, please come see us at the Clayton W. Williams Jr. Alumni Center or visit us online at aggienetwork.com to learn more about how you can remain involved with Texas A&M. Aggies Helping Aggies is our oldest Aggie tradition. Thank you for continuing this tradition by helping the Aggies who will follow in your footsteps, just as others have helped you. Congratulations, graduates, and gig 'em. You may be seated.
Thank you, Catherine. Now, bringing greetings from the Texas A&M University at Galveston's Association of Former Students Constituency Group, the Sea Aggie Former Student Network, is President Mr. Leonard Hale, who's also class of '81 and a member of the Board of Visitors. Come on up, Leonard.
Howdy. Howdy. Wow, what excitement. It's a tough act to follow there. So graduates, parents, friends, Texas A&M University at Galveston faculty and staff and esteemed speakers and guests here today, thank you. I'm feeling very privileged to be here to represent the Sea Aggie Former Student Network. To you young graduates, from a fellow Sea Aggie, congratulations on accomplishing this academic achievement. We're all here to celebrate the conclusion of a common goal of achieving a master's degree from Texas A&M University. But we're all unique individuals, and as we progress on through life, we each have our different goals and our different definitions of success. Today, you've achieved a level of success to gain a degree in the field of your field of interest, partially through your own determination and perseverance. But each of you has also relied on a personal network of family, friends, fellow students, professors, school administrators, and perhaps some people in the local community. As you transition into a professional career, expanding your network will be an important tool to help you achieve your current life's goals. As a representative of the CAGGY Former Student Network, I ask you to consider the network to be part of your own personal or professional network. The network is a constituent network of the Association of Former Students, and it's been established to strengthen the network of the former students from the Galveston campus, to promote the interest and welfare of the school, to strengthen the ties between the school and the former students, assist graduates' integration into the industry and businesses, and to promote the interaction of students, current students, with their industries and businesses. So here I want to share a quote from Jane Howard, who is an educator and esteemed author. Call it a clan, call it a network, call it a tribe, call it a family. Whatever you call it, whoever you are, you need one. It's an exciting time to be a CAGGY. As a former student, you're now part of a global network of maritime and marine professionals. CAGGYs are well-established and recognized members of their respective industries, and they'll always show a willingness to ensure the prosperity of fellow CAGGYs. As you transition into your professional endeavors, I encourage you to build your own professional network and benefit from the years of knowledge and experience that former students before you have already gained. The CAGGY Former Student Network is here to support you and assist you in any way we can. Once again, congratulations and gig 'em. There you go.
Thank you, Leonard. As is often the case in Aggie land, traditions emerge and take on a life of their own. Today we're going to continue with two of these traditions, or three, actually. I'll first read the closing paragraph of Regents Professor Stephen Curley's book, Aggies by the Sea, say a few words of my own, then finish up with the ringing of the ship's bell to signify the change of the watch. From Aggies by the Sea. Texas A&M University at Galveston is of, for, and by the sea. It educates men and women about the science, engineering, businesses, and humanities involving the ocean. It measures time by the names of tropical storms and hurricanes. A thin bascule bridge links its two campuses on two fragile barrier islands. It is connected to the larger world by a fleet of seagoing vessels that train merchant mariners, collect marine specimens, and extend its reputation globally. Like an ocean wave, it has had its share of falls and rises. Its energy has swelled into amazingly beautiful and complex forms. The wind of history playing on its surface has filled the air with a fine spray, the tang of salt, the spume of water, the savor of life. These are beautiful words to remember this special place. Now, I retired as a NASA astronaut just over 4 years ago to take on a new, exciting mission as the leader of this campus. Let me share a quick story because I think it applies to you today as you prepare to launch from this place into your mission of life. My first mission started on the 4th of July in 2006 when I strapped into a hissing, streaming rocket ship named Discovery. Although it weighed 4.5 million pounds sitting on the ground, 7.5 million pounds of rocket thrust made it leap from the launch pad. As we burned fuel and the rocket got lighter, the acceleration increased until we were pressed back into our seat with a force 3 times normal gravity. After just 8.5 minutes, the engines cut off and we were in space, weightless, traveling at 17,500 miles per hour. I immediately unstrapped and floated up to the nearest window. That first view of the North Atlantic Ocean and the curve of the Earth with its thin band of atmosphere took my breath away. I found myself in a moment of silent prayer of thanks for getting us to orbit safely and making my dream come true. But really, hang on, I'm getting ahead of myself. That story didn't really start in 2006. In many ways, it started 30 years prior in 1976 when my parents dropped me off at Texas A&M University to study engineering. It was tough, but I got through it with the help of my buddies, some awesome professors, and more coffee and all-nighters than I'd like to admit or remember. Living life as an Aggie and cadet, I internalized life-changing lessons about camaraderie, loyalty, and teamwork, leadership, integrity, and selfless service, humility, dignity, and pride, duty and honor, love and respect. Not mere words, but a way of life. I'll never forget silver taps for friends who were lost too soon, or my first Aggie muster when I realized someday my name would be called in that final roll call. Over time, it became crystal clear. You're not an Aggie only during the short time you're a student. You're an Aggie for life. And even after your days are done, you're still an Aggie as long as your friends and loved ones are there to answer for you. I hope you've all learned to love and respect these awesome, sometimes somber traditions. After graduation, I moved on to the Air Force with a vague dream of flying in space that helped propel me through graduate schools, the Air Force Test Pilot School, and a number of jobs in the Air Force and NASA. At times, I didn't think it was possible, and it certainly did not come easy. I had a lot of setbacks and disappointments, but I never gave up. Over a period of 13 years, I kept working hard and optimistically applied for multiple selection cycles with repeated disappointments before I was finally selected on my 7th attempt. I tell you this story to demonstrate the incredible life-changing power of a dream and the sense of purpose which it inspires. I refused to give up on this audacious dream in spite of the obstacles and even soul-crushing setbacks along the way. I was driven to pursue excellence, to be the very best that I could be. I changed, I toughened, and I grew stronger through that process. Every one of you here today has dreams and a sense of purpose for your life. Today, you're realizing the dream of earning your degree, but today is not an end, it's actually a beginning. Today is literally the launch pad to your future. Speaking of launch pads, I skipped a few things and didn't really finish the story from right at the beginning. Let me tell you the rest of that. Well, there I was, strapped into that space shuttle, on the brink of realizing my dreams. The rockets were raging with about 7.5 million pounds of thrust. Clouds of smoke were billowing, and the cockpit was shaking so violently it was hard to read the instruments. The beast was threatening to tear itself apart if it was not unleashed and allowed to push us into the sky. But we weren't going anywhere. You see, there were 8 devices that were holding the rocket to the ground. You could call them obstacles. Without breaking free of these things which stood in our way, all of our training, our tools, and our energy were useless. With engines screaming and rockets straining, suddenly we broke free as explosive charges broke through the hold-down mechanisms. With nothing now limiting our potential, we roared from the launch pad and thundered skyward, using tremendous focused energy to reach orbit and accomplish our mission. This is part of one of those devices that held my space shuttle stuck on the launch pad. Look, it looks small, but together they're incredibly strong. And these things were all it took to prevent our incredible energy from propelling us skyward. We couldn't achieve our dreams, our goals, and our mission without first breaking free of these things which kept us motionless, stuck in our place on the ground. There is a point to the story. You were wondering, I know. And as you go forward from this place, each of you has your own dreams, your own goals, your own sense of a personal mission in life. Soon, you will face challenges, encounter obstacles and negative people. At times, fear itself will hold you motionless. Things will get in your way and threaten to hold you back from achieving your goals and accomplishing your mission in life. When that happens, and it absolutely will, you need to focus your energy on breaking free of anything that is keeping you back and holding you down. Whatever it is, you must cast it off. You must understand that no does not mean never. It means not yet. There is always a way, and you must use every ounce of energy that you have to find that way to move forward. While I absolutely believe that to be true, you also need to know your success in the years ahead will depend greatly on your ability to push hard, work well with others, and to pick yourself up when you get knocked down, and to prove yourself over and over again in any number of new arenas. The world today is crying out for leaders with integrity, who strive for excellence, who are loyal to those whom loyalty is due, who consistently demonstrate respect for others, and who live their lives in selfless service. As you leave this place and enter that outside world this evening, I have the full confidence you will do so with the grit, determination, professionalism, and positive can-do attitude for which Aggies are known all over this planet and beyond. Class of 21, this is your launch day. As graduates of Texas A&M University, you are trained, fueled, and ready for the mission ahead. May God richly bless you on your journey. Dig 'em. And now, according to a time-honored tradition of the sea, the ship's bell will be struck 8 times to indicate the changing of the watch. Ayaka Asada is receiving her Doctorate of Philosophy degree today and exhibited leadership in teaching, research, and service. Ayaka, would you come forward, please? She will strike the bell 8 times, representing a changing of the watch at Texas A&M University at Galveston as a graduating class embarks on the next stage of their lives. Thank you, Ayaka, and thank you to the class of 2021. We have the watch. The most prestigious award presented to a student at Texas A&M University at Galveston is the Edwin Eichel Outstanding Student Award. This award has been presented since 1978 to honor the memory of the late Edwin Eichel, founder of the Intracoastal Towing and Transportation Company of Houston. It provides public recognition to an outstanding senior student who represents the qualities of leadership, patriotism, fortitude, intelligence, courage, humility, and the many other sterling traits of character so vividly exemplified by Edwin Eichel during his lifetime. This is a secret award. The winner of the Edwin Eichel Outstanding Student Award tonight is Brandon Saldivar. Come on up here, Brandon. He is graduating today with a 3+2 Maritime Business Administration and Logistics degree. He will receive a $13,000 award, a diploma frame, and have his name added to the recognition wall on display in the Seibel Student Services Center. Come on up here, Brandon. Ow. Come on. I'm tearing up, folks. Yeah. Congratulations, Brandon. At this time, please welcome Dr. Antonietta Quigg and Dr. Mark Weichholt, Interim Provost and Executive Vice President, to the podium for the presentation of degree candidates.
Thank you, and congratulations, Brandon. Well deserved. And if I may say off script for a second, really congratulations, graduate students. This is an amazing accomplishment. It always is, but even more so because you've done it through a pandemic. So just congratulations. It is my privilege to ask all the degree candidates to rise as able. Dr. Weichholt, Colonel Fossum, honors guests. Based upon the recommendation of the faculty of Texas A&M University at Galveston, I certify that these candidates have fulfilled all the academic requirements necessary for receiving a diploma. I am honoured to present them for the awarding of their respective degrees.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Quigg, and thank you, Colonel Fossum, for allowing me to be part of this evening's celebration of some significant, tremendous accomplishments. It's my honor to bring greetings on behalf of Interim President Dr. John Junkins and the entire Texas A&M University family. Tonight, you join with your fellow Aggies from campuses and sites that reach from Doha, Qatar to College Station, and from educational sites across Texas to right here in Galveston, as you achieve your goal of graduating from Texas A&M University. As you heard before, we will reach the mark of 11,406 degrees granted for this spring semester. Not all tonight, okay? This reflects the resilience, the tireless effort, and commitment of excellence of each of you, your professors, and of Texas A&M University at Galveston. As one university, you join your fellow classmates wherever they may be in reflecting the impact of our unique Aggie educational experience. I'm proud to see you, our Aggies by the Sea, are continuing the legacy of our shared core values and embody the Aggie spirit for which we are known around the world. Now, with that said, and with all of you standing, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Texas A&M University at Galveston, and by the authority vested in Texas A&M University by the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University system and by the state of Texas, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. It's my pleasure to be the first to offer you congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Weichholt. Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated, but not for long. Graduates, we're going to be bringing you up to the stage here momentarily. Would you please pause on the stage? There's a little spot marked in tape right out here for a photo without removing your mask. We're going to all wear the masks while we're doing this. Once you exit the stage, please proceed to the back right corner of the room for a formal photograph. We can get that over there, where you can remove your mask to get that nice photo over there. Okay, we ready to do this, folks? We're ready. Okay, Donna, come on up.
Will the degree candidate for the Doctor of Philosophy in Marine Biology please rise and come forward? Ayaka Asada. Will the degree candidate for the Master of Science in Marine Biology please rise and come forward? Claire Elizabeth Easton. Lovely. Perfect. There you go. Will the degree candidates for the Master of Marine Resources Management please rise and come forward? Ava A. Karras. Ava is also receiving her Bachelor of Science in Coastal Environmental Science and Society simultaneously with her master's degree. Brittany Kayanne Daniels. Brittany is also receiving her Bachelor of Science in Coastal Environment Science and Society simultaneously with her master's degree and graduating magna cum laude. Anya Katarina Stewas. Anya is also receiving her Bachelor of Science in Ocean and Coastal Resources, cum laude. Will the degree candidates for the Master of Maritime Administration and Logistics please rise and come forward? Stratton Bradford Mummel. Stratton is also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Maritime Administration simultaneously with his master's degree. Oh,
Yeah.
great. Balance. Blake Andrew Swaney. Blake is also receiving his Bachelor of Science in Maritime Administration, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Catherine Wagner. And now for the degree candidates for the Master of Maritime Business Administration and Logistics. We had a name change. Jesus Francisco Castro. Jesus is also receiving his Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration simultaneously with his master's degree. Y'all, we had a no hugging rule. Cole Panel Chandler. Cole is also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration simultaneously with his master's degree. James Daniel Coates. James is also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration simultaneously with his master's degree. Hayden William Cowdrey. Hayden is also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration, magna cum laude. Sterling Gibson McIntosh. Sterling is also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration. Ricky Glenn McNeil. Courtney Nicole Mostyn. Morgan Lanehart Kidd Oliver. Shay Lynn Renner. Yay! Bradley Allen Raketa. Brandon Christopher Saldivar. Brandon is also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration, magna cum laude, and Galveston honors. Reagan Elizabeth Tremmy. Reagan is also receiving the Bachelor of Science in Maritime Business Administration, summa cum laude.
Wow. Congratulations to our graduates. What a beautiful night. Guests in the room, feel free to remain in place and, please remain in place and seated for the recessional of the stage party. Thank you for being with us today. It's been a rough couple of years. But even in these unusual circumstances, though, we're thankful that we can get together to celebrate, and they're amazing accomplishments. If we all, after we leave, if you all jump up and run to the doors together, it's probably going to get crowded. So feel free to just choose your own time to go out of the exits to the area, from the room here until you're comfortable with it, because we just can't spread it out. But that's all good. So thank you very much.